Okay, I watched the new Millie Bobby Brown movie on Netflix, Damsel. Let's talk about it. Okay, so when I saw the trailer for this movie, I was like, oh, Damsel with Millie Bobby Brown. This could be a really good fantasy movie. It's got a lot of characters in it that maybe not a lot of characters, but a lot of stars that you've already seen. Angela Bassett plays her stepmother because they look so much alike. Just kidding. And we have Ray Winstone, who plays Lord Bayford, her father, and Brooke Carter, who plays Floria, her sister. Now, there's a couple other people in here that I was very excited to see. One being Nick Robinson, Prince Henry, who you would have seen from that Hulu series where he was, let's say, getting with the teacher. I don't remember the name of that show, but it was pretty good. And then we also have Robin Wright, who plays Queen Isabel. And if you know who Robin Wright is, she was Buttercup from The Princess Bride, and she was Ginny from Forrest Gump. She's been in so many things. And I'm going to bring up Princess Bride here in a couple more times because Princess Bride was the perfect fantasy movie for when you're a kid growing up. Now, this movie, when I first saw it, I thought, oh, this could be a little woke. We don't know. Let's see how it is. So I start watching it. It's woke, and then it's woke, and then it's written really, really bad. So let me go through this a little bit with you. The thing that started to really annoy me about this movie from the beginning is Millie Bobby Brown, who I'm just going to call Millie from now on because I don't want to say her name over and over again, is she keeps saying stepmother, and then her sister keeps saying stepmother. Hello, stepmother. Hello, stepmother. It gets annoying super quick. The writing in this movie was horrible. And then I thought, okay, this movie could be like Princess Bride. It could be like Willow. It could be like even Dragonheart with Sean Connery. I thought that could be cool. But it's not like any of those. It's a combination of all of those put together in a very bad order. Now, this movie starts off with Millie being just, oh, so dainty and this and that, and she thinks that she's going to be better than most at being a princess because they've called her to be the princess for her king, and they're going to solve her family's money problems. Now, she gets there. I'm not going to give everything away. I'm going to give some things away, so spoilers if you haven't seen it. I know I usually say I'm not going to give them, but who cares? This was a horrible movie. So she gets there. She meets her prince. They get to know each other a little. They then get married, and then it turns a little weird. I'm just going to say there is definitely an evil stepmother. I'm not going to say whether it's Angela Bassett or if it's Robin Wright, but there's definitely an evil stepmother, and I'm pretty sure you'll figure out who it is very quickly. Now, the dialogue was bad. The CG was bad. The voice for the dragon was off, and it didn't sound good. The movie itself felt like it was a sci-fi original movie. And if you know what I'm talking about, think of those original sci-fi movies from the early 2000s. Sharknado, stuff like that. It was not good. The CG it did not work at all. The dragon looked bad. It looked digital, very digital. The sound sounded digital. It didn't sound like it was actually a voice. And don't get me wrong, a dragon isn't supposed to talk. I know. But if you just think back to Dragonheart, that sounded fine. It sounded like a voice. This sounded very off. Sounded like a snake. Sounded slithery, slimy, very So, what I want to tell you is if you really like Millie Bobby Brown, if you really like Robin Wright, if you really like Angela Bassett, and if you have nothing else to do for almost 2 full hours, goes back to that whole thing I have movies being way too long now. Anyway, I digress. Then you should watch this movie. I hope that you want to subscribe, watch me some more, and I hope that you even leave a comment. And if you do, leave enough comments, I might get that Dune bucket, the bucket back out and show it to you. No, I won't do that. That's a Dune thing. Unless I really put popcorn in there. Who's going to put popcorn in the fucking bucket? Alright, I'm not going to put popcorn in. I'm not going to get the bucket out. Okay? I'm just not. If you liked it, if you liked me, if you liked the video, if you didn't like the movie, tell me what you thought, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.